Marios Schwab. This will be his 6th season on the schedule and best known for his body-conscious outfits. We're here at Westminster University to see the Autumn-Winter show.
It was quite hardcore because I needed to work with lots of different people, and usually in such a short time span it's very, very hard to make everyone meet the same deadline. So I exhausted a little bit myself, but I really love the collection. I love the silhouette. I love it's for me it's a fresh silhouette, a new silhouette. Coats work as a frame for this silhouette, and you know the idea was to kind of like have 25 looks that are actually the same dress but the change in proportion, the change in detail, and that was the challenge behind the collection. But also like the collaboration with the artist Tom Gallen, which I truly admire, and he's one of my favorite artists. But that's the beauty of London, that you have all these kind of like very strong elements around you and they inspire you so much, but it's also very hard because you kind of have to compete with big houses, and you know, we try our best.
We've just finished talking to the designer himself, Marios Schwab, about his inspiration behind the collection. And now we're off to the next show. With its well-known reputation, Aquascutum produces both fashion-conscious and wearable clothes. We're here at the Science Museum to see the 2008 collection.
The most important thing on the face is this kind of like beautiful wineberry stain. I'm using an Yves Saint Laurent Rouge Pure Shine, and the foundation that I'm using is also, it's an Yves Saint Laurent foundation, and that just gives you that perfect baby soft skin finish. A little bit of gloss on the eye, just so you get that kind of like filmic moment.
The collection really is about the heart and soul of Aquascutum, and it's about taking it back to what it's all about. It started with outerwear. We decided at the beginning of the season we were going to show 23 coats, and we were going to work those coats with the outfits that went with them, the things that were worn with them underneath. Colours are also quite an emotional thing, and it was quite an emotional beginning to the season, making that decision to do what we were going to do. And then the underneath, yes, the colours are much brighter, much more lively, but it's just how we felt that things should be, and it's what worked. And then overall, when you look at the palette of the colours and the fabrics, they just work, they tell a story.
We've just come out of the Aquascutum show, lots of felt and really bright colours, and now we're going to go and find out what's going on over the other side of town at London Fashion Week. We're here at the old sorting office to see the Autumn-Winter show of Basso and Brooke.
We're doing a sort of architecturally based rock opera makeup, which is kind of linear and building out the structure of the face and the orbs of the face too, like putting in gold on the inner corner and like reflect on the cheekbones, but keeping the eyes kind of linear and smoky.
Can you give us a top tip for what you think is going to be a great trend for autumn-winter for makeup, maybe for eyes?
Choose colors which are kind of muted, like muted gray tones. Anything that feels like taupe brown, or if you're choosing a color to have something more muted would be great.
We took a long time looking at the pieces and how we wanted to show it in a different way. So
and to create a skyline, you know, because our idea was to create a city with the girls. So we created this skyline and with different shapes and silhouettes. I'm very pleased as well with the result. Loads of new techniques like the triangle pleating and different sort of folding and.
There's so many techniques that's out there, and you know we need to use them. I think it's and this was an opportunity for us to look at lots of different ways that we can use techniques in our clothes.
that's the end of day 3 at London Fashion Week. We're looking forward to seeing Nicole Fari tomorrow morning, so we'll see you then.